me say. So then one day, I'm running into a dude lived in our neighborhood, I guess you could say, lived right next to us. And, I was looking for anything, hey, I need, I'm about to go to work. You got anything that's going to make the day go by smoother? Not really looking for Oxycontin specifically at this time. And he, yeah, I got something for you. And at this time, he was selling Oxy 80s, which were like the most highest milligram which you could find at this time. So I remember he just shaved off a very small amount. I mean, nothing. And this time I thought I had a high tolerance. So I'm, whatever, you're not gonna give me more? No, that's all you need. So I did it, and I remember going to work, driving to work, and just feeling the best I've ever felt in my life. It was just like, I don't know, it was a feeling that I've never achieved again, I guess you could say. It was just like pure, sublime, pure euphoria, just felt great. Went to work, made twice as much money because I was much more talkative and friendly and I was waiting tables, and it was just made me talk. It took all my anxieties, my insecurities away. It took everything, pain obviously, internal, whatever it was, it just took it away, and so that was the beginning of it. And so after doing that, that turned into, all right, I'm gonna do it 3 times this week, so I can make twice. And then in my head it was so I can make twice as much money. It's okay if I spend a little bit of money on it because I'm gonna make twice as much money at work, and it's all good. Yeah. And so that turned into a couple times a week to basically every day during the week, going twice as hard on the weekends. And there wasn't a shortage of it. There was Oxycontin everywhere. If that dude didn't have it, somebody else did. And at this time, I noticed a lot of my friends and people around are jumping on the same train I am. So it's like a ring of drug use of opiates. And so you could always find it within this ring of people. Yeah. And so, it was bad. Everybody got pretty strung out on this stuff. And I didn't really know I was strung out until one night. I was at the house. My mom was there, and I don't think my brothers and sisters I don't know where they were. They weren't home, but at this time my life has already turned from, working, enjoying life, to working to support my drug habit, to enjoy life. That was the only way I could enjoy life, is if I was high. So that one night I'm at the house and I'm laying down trying to go to sleep, and I didn't do anything that day. And I just felt this most uncomfortable feeling I've ever felt in my life, and it just felt like my bones were turning. It felt like spiders were crawling up and down my arms and legs, and just sweating, nauseous. It was really rough, and so still didn't even know what it was really until I laid in bed for an hour or two, just flipping around, just thinking I'm getting the flu, but no way this is the flu. It's got to be something crazy. Maybe I got cancer. I don't know. So then I went upstairs and talked to my mom, and basically broke down to her, because when you're coming off of this stuff or going through physical withdrawal, your emotions get all crazy, and so you're super emotional. So, some reason I'm talking to my mom, basically tell her, I don't know what's going on with me, but I've been doing Oxycontin every day for the last 60 days or so. And she basically says, oh, well, you're going through opiate withdrawal. You know what I mean? And I don't remember her talking to me about going to rehab or anything at this time. It was just, I pretty much laid beside her in agony, and she just said, you'll be all right, you'll get through it. And that's that.
How did she know, so confidently, you think?
I had an older sister that struggled with opiate addiction, not so much Oxycontin, but her thing was heroin from a young age. She got involved with hardcore drugs, and so I seen it firsthand what it can do to people. I seen my parents cry over her many nights. We'd go searching for her. Remember childhood, literally all piling up in the van to go search for Autumn, because we, had heard she was in this area at this time, so we're gonna go find her. And at the time, though, I was young. I really didn't understand it too much, I really didn't understand what was going on.
Did you think about that older sister whenever you realized what you were in?
No, not really, because at that point, I did. Well, I would say I did, but not that much. You know what I mean? I was so wrapped up in my head. All I thought about was, where am I going to get the next, Oxy from, and how am I going to afford it, and how that's what your day consists of, and it's just hell.